It's Friday. It's Friday. Let me look in the mirror. I'm in my car. It's Friday. Let's see. Let's see. I owe you guys a shalom, and I owe you guys another shalom, and then I owe you guys a third shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Peace to you all. Shalom means peace, and it means God's peace. Um, Thank you, Lord, for your peace. So let me just say, y'all know I have a I I smile the way I want to, but y'all know I have a gap in my mouth, right? And it's kind of big. But the weird thing about my gap, not even my gap. Hey, who that sweet Alice. I love you guys beyond. That's all I can say. I can't even say shalom and hey first. I just love you guys. I just love you guys. You guys are the best. So okay, I got that. I got that. Bushes. It's the first time I can say bushes because I actually got a message from a real message from the bushes. Let me just say, let me just say okay, let me get this together. Okay, so y'all know I have a gap. All of my brothers and sisters have a gap. I don't know if mine's the worst, but my brother has one, but it's teeny, teeny, tiny. So my sister and brother, they got braces, but I don't think that they wore their retainers or whatever it is. My sister's doing the Invisalign or whatever because to close hers, but I think hers, I need to stop saying freaking, right? Or can I say that? I think hers is so adorable. And I like my brother's too, because I like that I like my best friend. I did upload a video because she is the number 3 dentist in Humboldt, Texas, part of Houston, Texas. Yes, she is the number 3 dentist. I got to big her up. She's the mother of my 2 children. We always say that those are my kids, okay? Um, the one thing that I really appreciate her, let me tell you what a dentist said to me once. So I was talking to a dentist and he was like, yeah, and then at some point we're going to talk about your gap. And I was like, well, I don't want to talk about my gap. I want to leave my gap the same way it is. I mean, there are celebrities that have actually paid to get a gap. And they were like, and he was like, oh, hey, Naya Poo. All right, Anaya, drive safe, my dear. Drive safe, blood sister. Drive safe. Anaya, thanks for coming in and Anaya, I love my gap too. Anaya, and it looks good on you too, girl. It looks good. My beautiful sister Anaya. It looks good. Um, y'all, we're the Gap sisters, all right? Okay, okay, okay. Anaya, drive safe, my dear. Get home to those kids and get home to that hubby that loves you. Drive safe, Anaya. Um, and so what I love about her is she's Nigerian. I work with a lot of Nigerian people. A lot of Nigerian people have gaps, and a lot of the times the Nigerian men, when they want to compliment me, they're like, "Oh my goodness, you're so pretty, and I love your gap." And like it's normal to me, but like in America, like a lot of people like think that you should just get it closed. Like, no, I'm not getting my gap closed. Like, that's part of who I am. It's part of who I am. But you guys, I titled this kindness. The reason why I titled this kindness is because I did post something to my wall, and it's so weird that people took what I posted as it being for them. You guys, I'm really weirded out. I'm not even gonna lie. And the reason why I'm still at the dentist office. The reason why is because I want to say this and I want to be done, and I don't want to go home and bring this home and say this at home. I wanted it to be done away from my house, because when I go home, I'm gonna pray over my house again, and I'm gonna pray over these weaves again. Okay, like Real said. But Anaya, I don't have to steal the blood sis thing between you and Triple. You are my sis. You know I love you. You know I got your back. I don't care what anybody says. I love me some Anaya. I love me some Sheed. You are my brother and sister. And I love the life that you speak into Triple. I ain't gotta be all blood. That classic card guy. Good afternoon, young man. It's so good to see you. But anyways, a friend of mine told me to post something for a totally different reason. And while yes, it was tacky as hell, I still did it. I still did it because it just is what it is. It has nothing to do with anybody but me and her. So it ain't between nobody but me and her. Get you some real friends out of YouTube. And also, when I speak about kindness, right? I said yesterday that we are blood sisters as well. Anaya, yes, we are. Yes, we are. Love you, Pooh. Love you to the moon and beyond. Yes, we are. Um, it was said that I wanted to unalive myself, which is weird. Like, I don't, are y'all watching the same videos that I put out? Because I'm very, very candid in my videos. I will tell you guys that I deal with anxiety. I have panic. I was going to go to Las Vegas one time and I had the hugest panic attack. Like, the panic attack, I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. I felt, Anaya, if you're driving, please drive safe, sis. Safe, sis. Um, and we need you too. Not only your family, but we need you too. What was I saying? Yeah, I was gonna go to Vegas by myself, and I really thought I was dying, and I knew it was a panic attack. So I had to lay down in bed and tell myself, like, you're not going to the emergency room. You're not dying. There's nothing wrong with you. There ain't nothing wrong with you. And then after a while, it calmed down. And when it calmed down, I said, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't go to Vegas. And it was funny. My sister was like, I hate Vegas. Like, Vegas is the worst. Like, don't ever go to Vegas. And so that's how I feel. My sister's the boss of me, even though she's younger. So I guess I'm not going to go to Vegas in this lifetime. Um, yeah. So anyways, I do a lot of traveling. I hang out with my friends a lot. Everything I do, I post it, though. I don't ever say that I'm doing something and I don't post it, because I know that people do that on YouTube. And I know that some of the people who, how do I say this? The reason why I'm choosing my words wisely is because it won't be a back and forth. It won't be. And also, I'm showing some mercy. But I've known people to say, oh, they've done this, they've done that, and I know that they haven't. And if you haven't, you haven't. Who cares? Who cares? At the end of the day, as long as you have breath in your body, as long as you are loved, as long as you are loving, as long as you are kind, as long as you show kindness, who cares? Some people can do certain things, some people can't. There are people who are millionaires who don't travel because they're afraid to travel, and they don't go anywhere. They stay in their state or whatever. Like, who cares? I show my traveling, and I show my life. That is literally what it says on my YouTube channel. I show my life. I show my travels, which is based mostly Cancun, but I do go to a few nice places, and I look in the mirror. I put outfits on, and I look in the mirror, like, and I wait for Anaya to roast me, okay? And I really do, like, sometimes I'm like, don't post that, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta post that because I gotta give. I know Anaya wouldn't roast me, but I just laugh because I feel like, oh my goodness, if one of my girls had roasted me, I would feel privileged. Anyways, Yeah, it was said it was said that I wanted to unalive myself, and I know that the person lied when they said that. I do know that I do know who said it. I do know who said it to this person, but I know that the person did not tell that person that I wanted to unalive myself. Like I'm so I just came back from Cancun, which is like my most favorite place ever, and I'm going on another trip. Plus, I have a fabulous trip planned out. Like like when you are a liar and you're a good liar. No, when you're a liar, be a good liar. And if you lie like that, I'm telling you, the people around you better be careful. Just better be careful. Now, when it comes to kindness, I try to show kindness to people. And people might think that's weird. Why would you show kindness to a stranger? Ain't that what the blood clot God told us to do? Am I wrong, you guys? Am I wrong? Classic car guy. You're a guy. I need a guy's perspective. Didn't God tell us to be kind to one another? Now, I'm not now, if you lied to me, and you know that you lied. Don't be mad because you lied to me and I cut you off. I know that you were a liar and I cut you off because I was tired of the lies. That I'll pray for you, but you cannot be in my life. Or if anything else, you can't be in my life. But showing kindness is what God tells us to do. And my sis, my friend, I had some stuff work to do, and she did it, and I went to pay, and it was zero. And I looked at her, and she looked at me, and she closed her office door, and she locked it. Y'all get it? So I go to the receptionist, and she's like, don't look at me." And so anyways, I got to get 3 crowns, you guys. I got to get 3 crowns. Y'all know crowns are expensive. And she's like, "Oh, and I just want to let you know, don't worry about the crowns either." Y'all, when I tell you that I have been crying all day, because what an awesome God that we have, that somebody would lie on me, right? Not only would somebody lie on me, but somebody that I showed kindness to. And I have a lot of messages of this person saying, "Oh, you've shown kindness to me when other people have." Somebody that I've shown kindness to come out here and curse me out and do all kinds of weird stuff. And let me not say, let me just leave that alone. Let me just leave that alone. Leave that alone, because people don't take responsibility for their own actions. For that to happen and this to happen so quickly, I just feel like God was saying, you know what? Leave it alone. Because I was gonna do something, I looked it up, and I was well within my rights to do something. And what I was gonna do, there would not be any rights for any counter, nothing. I talked about it with the Lord, and the Lord said, show kindness. Now, one person I don't know, Cynthia, be quiet. Cynthia, be quiet. All I'm going to say is I'm showing kindness. Kindness was shown to me. Been crying. The whole time she was doing my teeth, I was crying. Just because she didn't have to do that. And it's a lot of money, and she's a dentist, but she's got 2 kids. It just made my heart feel good. It just made me feel good to receive that, and for it to be genuine, and for it to be it just touched me in my spirit and in my soul. And even when it touched me in my spirit and my soul, it even was like, for me, I was crying a little bit, because I was like, you know what, Lord, I'm just gonna let it all go. I'm gonna let it all go. I block people. For some reason, people want to talk about me. That's fine. Let them do it. You've blocked them. You're not gonna see them. Stop. Actually, you told people that you were going to support them if they come outside. I'm not going to. I'm not going to be in any chats where any of these people are talked about. They are, and I have to say it this way. I don't know any other way to say it. God is so good, and sweet Alice, God is going to be good to you. Amen, young Ria. Amen, young Riaz. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher nobody's religion. I have to show kindness too. I have to show kindness too, and not do what I absolutely could do. I absolutely could do what I'm not gonna do, and I could do it, and I could do it. But the Lord said, let it all go. I have something better for you. And you already know that because you're on a journey. He's like, you need to stay on your journey, stay on your weight loss journey. Me and you, we gotta get into this Bible, and we gotta, we gotta do this prayer, and we gotta get our relationship where it needs to be. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be in the perf. I'm going to be what God wants me to be. Only that matters, really. Only that matters. I mean, I'm still gonna do my little funny stuff or whatever, and my whatever, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it all go, because I need to be freed, and I need to feel the peace, shalom. I need to feel the peace that I give to you guys. I need to feel it back, and I finally felt it, and it was just from a kind gesture. Um, I'm letting it all go, and I'm not going to be in chats where people are being talked about. If I love you, I love you. If I'm not in your chat because you're talking about somebody, don't take it the wrong way. I still love you. I will still do for you. I do for my friends. God knows that I do for my friends unless he tells me not to. And sometimes I still do. Um, I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna copy Sweet Alice, and I'm gonna try to do verses every morning, but I'm gonna watch hers first to make sure we don't put the same verse up. Or I might do, like, if Sweet Alice does like one verse, I might do like the verse after it or before it. I don't know, Alice. If you don't want me to do that, then let me know. Okay. Um, let's show kindness to one another. Let's show kindness. This world is full of hate. And also, to be mad every day. You guys, I can't do it. To be mad every day, to be hurt every day, to be out here like cussing out people every day, to be out here just doing nonsense every day, to act like a non-human being, to do that every day, you really need to rethink your life. Number one, I feel like I'm screaming. Um you need I could tell people to go to a therapist. I go to a therapist. I do suffer from anxiety. I don't say my anxiety because it definitely ain't mine. I'm not claiming it. I do suffer from anxiety. I get depression around like the time that I had the whatever, but my biggest thing is anxiety, and I have ways to cope with it now, so it's very, very helpful. So now I have to have that out the way. Now I got to work on the physical part, losing this weight. I'm not even trying to be thick anymore. I'm not even playing. Like, I'm trying to be skinny. I don't care if I lose my booty, it can go. I'm trying to be skinny. um but what was I going to say? Yeah, I'm not partaking in that. I'm pushing peace. I'm seeing a lot of my tribe push peace. um I'm seeing a lot of my tribe. um a lot of the a lot of the lives have been, this is starting to get ugly. I don't want to be part of this ugliness. I don't want to see this from you. I'd rather it be a better topic. And I've seen that, and I understand that, and I will obey. I will be obedient to the Lord. I'm not going to watch these people. And I'm no longer, because I was paying a guy to actually just look and see like what people were saying about me, for certain reasons. I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it go, because I'm not. I don't. I think even with that, even if he's only bringing me back certain things, it's not good for my soul. It's not good for my spirit. I'm going to do what's good for my soul and what's good for my spirit. And I believe if I do what's good for my soul and I can't handle the truth, always here on time. Love you, sis. Love you, sis. Out running errands, can't speak. Be safe, okay? Be safe. Y'all be safe out there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I reached out to a couple of people who could have really helped me, who really could have helped me. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to really be peaceful. I'm really going to be my happy self in the Lord. And I think that me being peaceful and me being happy will trickle down to my subscribers, because y'all are going to see, we're going to have fun, you guys. We're going to have fun. We're going to get back to having fun. Everything else is dark. It's really, really dark. It's really, really dark, and I was in that darkness for way too long, and I'm not going to be being it anymore in any capacity. In any capacity, I'm not going to. I love everybody. Everybody that I love is going to know that I love them. I don't care what's going on. If I love you, I love you. If you're my sis, you're my sis. If you're my friend, you're my friend. That would be what's going on. But I'm here to spread kindness, and I know I'm going to be obnoxious about this. Oh, it's warmer now, so I'm sure the homeless are getting a reprieve from the cold. But you guys, if you live in a town where it's cold, if you have anything extra, anything, like I tell you, like, I will give a guy, like, if I have given a homeless guy tights to like put underneath his jeans. Yeah, they're girl tights, but he's gonna be warmer than he was without them. Socks. I saw this little boy without shoes and socks. I almost lost my mind. I was like, he's gonna get hypothermia, and them little toes are gonna get gonna get frostbite. And oh my goodness, put socks in if you y'all know. I listen, like, I can't afford to buy everybody a tent and a blanket and a huge blanket, and I can't afford to do all that. But what I can afford to do, that's what I'm gonna do. And also, you don't have to do anything because I said so. If the Lord is leading you that way, then you do that. But I am done crying. I feel a lot better. My friend, she's the best dentist in Houston. The numbness that she put on my mouth, keep in mind, she went up in my mouth. It's starting to wear off already, and it doesn't hurt. But I'm gonna take an ibuprofen because she said that the cavity that I had was really, really bad, which is freaking disgusting. But it wasn't like making my breath stink or anything. So I was just like, I thought it was like the tooth next to it, and she was like, no, this is the tooth that's like causing you problems. So, anyways, she took care of my mouth. She's gonna take care of my crowns, which is freaking expensive. Should I say freaking anymore? Anyways, be kind to one another, no matter what it is. Me personally, this morning I bust out crying too. I'm a crybaby because my brother called me and we prayed together. That's another good exercise to do, is to get with somebody and pray. And I will tell you this. I'll tell you this. My aunt might see this one time, but like, it was one time, like, my mom and my sister, they had a different flight than me, because they live on the East Coast and I live on the West Coast. And my aunt was complaining to me about somebody that I was close to, and I literally, in the middle of her complaining, I started praying. I didn't know what else to do. I literally started praying. I just started praying. And after I was done praying, it was so funny because it was like 4:30 in the afternoon. And my aunt and I hate to, my aunt, she always says like I'm her favorite niece or whatever. So basically, like, we'll sit out and talk. She'll braid my hair. She knows how to braid hair. She'll braid my hair. I think after that prayer, she went to go contemplate her life, because it was 4:30 when I stopped. She went in her bedroom, and when I went to go check on her, she was fast asleep. So Sweet Alice, if I call you fussing, just start praying. Just start praying. Pray it away. Can't handle the truth. If I come over your channel fussing, girls, just start praying for me. All right, y'all. Things are gonna get better. And if they do, if Satan wants to play around, we're just gonna ignore him too. We're gonna ignore all these people. We're gonna have peace. Shalom, y'all. We're gonna have peace from Gap to Sinner, okay? Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Dang, y'all. I was supposed to do an interview. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.